So I thought I would dive into this play that's got a lot of attention this week on Justin Fields. Now, I'll be the first one to say that I believe Justin has to get better at seeing the field, but I think it's only fair when we break down quarterbacks to give an entire picture of what's going on and what they're seeing, okay? So as we run this particular play, what's going to happen is the first thing that you see is you see a 3-deep zone by Tampa Bay, all right? And we're going to run basically kind of an all-go with our tailback running a seam route, okay? So how we're going to do this is we're going to run this guy through, and he's supposed to kind of clear out this safety. We're going to run the tight end down out here, and we're going to try to grab the corner. So we're trying to grab those two guys. And then with our fake motion in our swing, we're trying to pull up this defender so our seam can come here with our tailback, okay? So lots of stuff going on, okay, as we freeze it, okay? So I just want you to look at this picture right now that Justin Fields is looking at. I mean, look at all these guys right here. Like, there's a whole bunch of bodies right here. Because we're bringing this receiver from way outside, he's got to get through and clear out this free safety, because that's really where this play should start, is we got to pull that free safety over there so then I can get my read. But it's all kind of jumbled up, and the timing is tough right here. So we'll run it a little further, and as you can see, we run it a little further, and we freeze it right here. Okay, this is where everybody says, okay, this tailback is wide open right here. Okay, that's what they see from the back view because he comes open. But I want you to see the picture, okay? The first thing is this guy never really gets through here to clear that guy out. So there's a bunch of bodies in there. But let's forget that for a second and say, okay, we feel the free safety is out of there. I'm not looking at him. He's X'd out. Now, what I want you to see is I want you to see this corner right here. Do you notice that this corner, again, because we didn't get out here and stretch him, is playing in between these two receivers? So if I'm Justin Fields, it looks like he's about ready to pull the trigger on the throw right here. Could he have seen this defender right here squeezing inside, ready to blow that up, and thus the reason that he pulls this back? Because this corner actually does a really good job of kind of midlining these two. He steps inside and he holds there ready for this, and then he ultimately falls off and takes this one because that guy is threatening his zone. So again, I want you to see the whole picture, okay? 27 in the corner right here. Watch him bend inside, okay? So he's bending inside right there, and he's chasing the receiver. And so he's inside more than he's outside. On that particular look right there, he is facing inside. So if we go to throw this, and again, there's lots of color right here because it isn't like it just cleared out and it's open for him, then maybe that guy comes up and intercepts it or blows up my guy. Thus the reason I believe that Justin Fields pulls it back down, and now he pulls it back down, and as he pulls it back down and looks to go outside, because again, see his body language? He's pulled it down, and his body language is saying, I'm going to throw it here or maybe even to this guy out here. But on that, boom, this guy comes down, this guy goes out, and here, after the fact, this guy comes running wide open down the middle of field, because late, we get exactly what we want, right? Late in the process, after the fact, not here, but here, now we've got this guy to stretch. We've got this guy down. This guy pulls up, and this guy is wide open. But it didn't develop as fast as everybody's making it sound like, oh man, it was just a clear picture. Look at this right there. What do you see right here? This guy leaning inside, these guys on top of each other right here, never got through to the safety. Lots of stuff going on. He pulls it down. Ultimately, it leads to a sack.